Good morning. This is Isabel from Autism Untouched. I am just apologizing for not having uploaded a lot of videos in the past few days and weeks. It's school holidays here, so we've just taken a break and of all learning and all therapy, and I've just been doing some relaxing and spending time with the kids, letting them choose what they want to do. What I will do in the next few videos, I am sort of monitoring Matthew, that is my son, who was diagnosed with severe autism at the age of 3 and confirmed again at the age of 5 years old. I am busy. This is for those people that it's an update as well, that haven't watched my videos at all, who is wanting to follow Matthew's journey. As I've told you guys before, I really am still on the autism journey. I am sharing what I've learned. Up till now, I've got the washing machine going in the background there, and I've got this on my heart, and I've thought about talking to you guys about it, but I will in the next video. I'm hoping to do it more in depth about budgeting and about being an autism parent. This now, it would be a video for those that some of us have got jobs, like my husband works outside the home, and I gave up my job when Matthew was born, after a few months, because like I explained to you before, I couldn't really get anybody to take care of him that could take care of him as a special needs child. We don't have that facility in New Zealand. I am taking care of him full time. He is in school. He started going to school. He's been on his journey, but it has had a financial impact in our lives. I'm not going to lie to you. I am transparent in this. So what I wanted to get done with this video this morning is actually share with you what I am planning, and wanting to motivate you that if you can't go to work because of your special needs child, whether they are autistic or not, there's a lot of things you can do to make a bit of extra money. Because in our case, we in New Zealand, we don't get funding for most of the things that Matthew needs. His schooling is funded. That means he can go to school, but when he needs anything extra, like electronic devices, like any apps that he needs, any exercise equipment, any clothing, like compression clothing, things like that, very expensive in New Zealand. Anything extra is paid by us. And because we've got 3 other kids as well, my oldest son is a part-time student, and he's the one that has Asperger's but was never diagnosed formally with it, and he's still staying with us. So he is working part-time. He's doing a degree in social work. My channel is all about motivating parents with autistic kids, trying to show you guys that it does not mean because I know how it feels those first years, especially with having a child with severe autism, non-verbal completely. Matthew only started talking recently. You guys know about that, but it's something that I want to share with you guys, is that it is not a death sentence to your dreams and goals either, as it is not to your child. I'm talking out of a point of view of having been very depressed about thinking that this is all over for me, this is the end of the road for me, for my career and my dreams and goals. No, it's the best time actually to start dreaming and start really digging deep into your heart and your soul and your talents, things that you have never explored before. So it doesn't have to be a bad thing. So what I've decided, I tried to try out other daycares for Matthew when he was smaller, wanting to go back to work to help my family supplement our income. It's only my husband working, but I decided after many failed attempts and seeing that there's nobody really that can take care of him, I decided that I'm going to work from home. Now it sounds very how can I say, fantasy, like oh yeah, sure, we all would like to work from home. I'm not talking about selling stuff from door to door. I'm talking about exploring your own talents and really, really getting out there and starting to think about things that you would like to do, things that you are interested in. For instance, I can just share with you my own story, because I'm really in the beginning of this journey now. I've just started out. When I left school, that was, I mean, I'm 48 now. When I left school, and after I finished high school at the age of 17 or 18, I started my first job as a dispensary technician, and that was just in South Africa. It's a job that, it was in those days, it was what you could get, and I couldn't get an office job, so that's what I did. I was interested in the vitamins and the herbal side of things and the makeup. I was really really not all that interested in the prescription drug side of things. I learned the side effects, I learned all the drugs, prescriptions, how to mix medicine and stuff, and antibiotics, and mix lotions and creams. And I continued that path, that career path in New Zealand when we moved here. But in the back of my mind, this is what I'm trying to get to explain to you. Years ago, when I left school, I wanted to go and learn how to restore artifacts and antique furniture. I've got a passion for it. I love old things, and I really wanted to learn how to restore things like that. That was something that I would have loved doing. Of course, having no mechanical or no background in carpentry or restoring furniture or upholstery or anything, this sounded really far-fetched. I went for a few interviews to get into museums and stuff like that, which would help me to pursue the career. But in those times, in those years, it was more, if you didn't have the qualification, not a lot of people wanted a woman on board to learn how to do things like that. So it wasn't really something a woman would pursue, but I was very much interested in it. So coming back to where I am now, I sat down and I thought to myself, you know, I can either become depressed and decide, you know what, I'm giving up. I'm just gonna keep on gaining weight and keep on feeling sorry for myself and try and fight for Matthew and do things for Matthew. And my whole life revolved around Matthew, really, because I do love him, I do want to see him succeed. But sometimes as autistic parents, we can lose ourselves, because often the one parent would carry on with a career. It could be the dad or the mum. Nothing wrong with a mum taking the career role, and I would have loved to do that. But at the point that me and my husband started, his career paid like 3 times more, his profession, than what I get paid. So it was really just the practical and the logical thing to do. And for him to pursue his career, and he's still doing that. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't want me to fulfill my goals and dreams. It's just that it was just the easier, the more logical thing to do is for the person that would earn more money to pursue their career. So now Matthew is 7. It's going to be 8 in January. And this is what I've decided to do. So I'm sharing this with you because I'm now keeping myself accountable too, is I decided to start restoring old furniture. And in that same, generating an income for myself and my family, and being able to supply and provide Matthew with the things that he needs. Because, like I said, I'm gracious. I've been I've had a lot of gracious people in my life, put it to you that way. One person bought Matthew his trampoline. Some people, my husband bought him his iPad. The touch chat and the apps that Matthew needs in New Zealand, um, it's about between $250 and $500. So that's why I decided I'm going to restore furniture. It's something I've had a passion for. All furniture at this point, of course, because you don't always have antiques. I do have some antiques, but I need more resources. I need more finances to buy more things and to do more things. But the point being is this: I did not go sit down and think, you know what, I have never even used a screwdriver in my life, and what do I know about it? But I started doing research. My husband actually, he motivated me because I was thinking of starting it off, because he's good with mechanical things, with carpentry, anything. Really, he can fix anything. But like he said to me, this is a talent, a skill that you want to develop, and you need to research. So this is what I'm saying to you. Don't give up on your dreams. I've started with simple furniture, and in the next few weeks I will actually make a video, take photos of the project that I'm working on. I've got a few projects. I was so tempted to start in this week, but it's still holiday for this week for Matthew. So we'll be going out for a bit, doing things, and I'll see if I can take videos. I took him to the McDonald's playground and to McDonald's to sit down the other day, and it went quite well, not too bad. I had a bit of a scare. He ran out of McDonald's, but he ran into the play area, but I didn't see him. I had a bit of a scare there. But normally it goes well. He behaves well, everything. He was interacting very well with the other kids, and I wanted to take a video, but as you know, here in New Zealand, its privacy is huge, and I just thought to myself, you know, I will have the opportunities to share with you guys, and I just didn't want to take a video and get into trouble for having other people's kids in the video. But I will share Matthew's journey with you. You know, I am transparent. I share the good and the bad, but right now I'm just taking a break off, you know, with everything. But this is what I wanted to tell you about this morning. What I felt in my heart is that I want to tell you, if you are a mum of an autistic child and you are really basically always busy with that child, and all your time and effort goes into that, and you just can't see a way how you can get into starting your own business or making money from home. Look, I'll be honest with you, there is a lot of avenues you can take, but I found that the best thing is to do something that doesn't put you under more pressure. So I'm giving you this advice from my point of view, and especially because I've got other kids. People with special need kids have got a tendency to already be under pressure, and you don't need more pressure. So to get involved with these catalog sales and these people that want more agents, and you go under them and you sell things and you advertise your website on, or your whatever product you're selling, look, it's not working for me. I've tried that before, and it just puts more pressure on me. What I'm saying is this: if you really want to start making good money, and that's worth your time, because you don't have a lot of free time. Let's be honest with each other. With having a special needs child, you don't have a lot of free time. Your free time is really the times that they are in school, and weekends, maybe here and there you have a few minutes, but yes. So what I started doing is, what I'm saying to you is, find out what it is that your passion is, because time is precious, and you are entitled and you deserve to do something that you absolutely love and that you are interested in. And don't look at the finances. Don't think, but I don't have money or the machinery or the tools to start this. I didn't have it either, and it's not going to happen overnight for me either. But I've started collecting the things I need, and machinery, and I would like, we've got a website in New Zealand, Trade Me, and you can buy fairly new equipment and stuff at a good price, which I've done. I'll do a video of what I have bought already one day. But yes, and look around. If friends and family, if anybody has old furniture that can donate to you, or something that you can renovate. In my case, it's antiques and of course furniture, wood furniture. I have not even started with upholstery. That's something I will look into in the future, because it's something I would love to do. I haven't had any formal training, no experience. But that's what I'm saying to you. Don't let your lack of experience or lack of finances put you off from starting your own business if you have a special needs child. At the end of the day, you will be surprised what you can do. And the more you get things done, the more you are seeing results, the more you'll be motivated. So thanks for listening. And I look forward to sharing more of me and Matthew's journey with you. And I really, really hope that it'll not only benefit people with special needs kids, but also if there's people out there that haven't got special needs kids, that you will watch this and realize, if you have friends with special needs kids, and there goes the washing machine just spinning, that they really need your support. So thank you for listening. This was Isabel from Autism Untouched.